So I finished my course of Accutane a few months ago, and as you can see, I'm not a dermatologist or a skincare expert of any kind, but I was hoping that through sharing what products work for me and my experience with Accutane, it could help some of you find what works for you so you don't constantly feel like your face is kind of about to peel off from the Accutane dryness. I have had acne basically forever. I learned how to use pore strips before I learned how to ride a bike, so Accutane was like a godsend for me. Now that I finished my course, I rarely get new pimples and my acne scars have steadily been fading for the last couple of months. So the first thing that I noticed about 2-ish weeks into using Accutane was that any of the normal products that I used on my face made it feel like my skin was on fire. Your skin gets very dry and very sensitive while you're on Accutane, so anything with like herbal ingredients like rose, vitamin C, tea tree oil, anything like that makes your skin like really dry and it makes it burn. So try to find the simplest and most gentle cleanser that you can find. The ones that work for me were cetaphil and cerave because they were very gentle and they didn't make my skin feel all tingly. Now literally any and every moisturizer that I tried hurt my face, including all of the ones that my dermatologist recommended. So what I did was I started using natural moisturizers after checking if it was okay with a dermatologist, which, you know, everybody should be doing. And what I did was I used aloe vera gel straight from the leaf because the store-bought stuff in those like green tubs made my skin burn just like everything else did. And then on top of that, I used raw organic shea butter. Shea butter is super thick and a little goes a really long way, so I would just take a little bit with a really clean spoon and then massage that into my face after warming it up with my hands. And I really like this because it felt like there was this nice thick protective sealant on my face, and that way when I put sunscreen on, it didn't feel like my whole face was melting off. With sunscreen, if you don't use enough moisturizer underneath the sunscreen, it will get very uncomfortable very quickly. And also make sure that you're trying to use a very basic sunscreen that just does its job with no like extra fragrances or anything like that, because that will again aggravate your skin. And finally, lips. Your lips are going to get super crusty and dry. I tried over 12 different kinds of chapsticks, and the only thing that worked for me were Vaseline based products. So I used Smith's Rosebud Salve, and you could also just buy one of those travel size tubs of Vaseline, which would also be more affordable and cost effective because you're gonna go through a lot of these and you're gonna become a very valuable contributor to the chapstick economy. So yeah, I hope that this video helps you find stuff that makes your Accutane journey a little bit more comfortable, and I love you and thank you for watching.